I checked it. The microphone is in fact working.
Are we on air?
I think we're on air, man.
Actually, it's recording.
Oh, no, it's not. We're not on air. Alright, we gotta adjust the shot. Look at this. This fucking thing is in here. Alright.
Alright.
Hey, everybody. We're back for another Tubcast.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. A New Hope.
That's what we're calling it?
No, what? That's Star Wars Episode 4.
Oh, fuck me.
Fake fan.
I never said I was a fan.
That's true. Star Wars is the best, so we're gonna have to fix that. But
Yeah.
anyway, we're back with another podcast.
I like Rogue One.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rogue One's real. I really liked it as well. Just because
no one else likes it.
I know.
So I hear.
Yeah. I thought it connected everything really well.
I wouldn't know.
Oh.
There were lots of lasers.
Well said. Star Wars in a nutshell. There were lots of lasers.
That's about it.
Yeah. A lot of people thought there were some major problems with it, though, with, like, the character development. That was people's problem. They thought nobody had arcs. It was
What's
just
arcs?
like a character
Am
arc.
I stupid?
Like, they start with, like, they're one way, and
Oh,
then
I
they,
see
like,
what
have a
you're
problem with
saying.
themselves, and they learn, and then they get better, or whatever. Yeah, they thought they were just the same.
I thought BB-8 was cool.
That's not Rogue One.
Fuck.
That's episode 7, 8, and 9, and Rogue One is, like, just not. It's right before episode 4, in the chronology. But
Sure.
they care about Star Wars. I care about Star Wars.
I don't care.
Here,
about
look,
Star Wars.
right behind Satch, there's a wanted poster for Princess Leia, and there's a picture of Tatooine as well. Clearly Star Wars fan right here. Anyway,
Why don't we talk about something?
let's talk about something else. So, we went on a ski trip
did.
yesterday. Yeah, that was it was yesterday.
Yeah.
We got up at
3:45 a.m. and got on a bus at 5 a.m. and didn't get to the fucking mountain for like another 5 hours. We went to Killington, Vermont, which is really only like a 3 hour, 15-minute, 3.5 hour drive.
I don't know. It took us forever to get our stuff on.
The point, it was
our
literally
gear.
like 2 extra hours because of like all the buses and like getting organized and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, but then, I mean, it was still fun. We got like, everyone kind of learned how to ski. Arun almost like got concussed or did get concussed.
He probably did.
I think he is.
Yeah.
So is Audra.
Satch had to you had to backwards ski him down
Yeah,
the mountain.
I
I don't
was-
even understand what that would look like.
I was kind of, I'm not going to do a POV, but I was basically sticking out my hands and he was pushing against my hands and I was going backwards and making like a V shape with my skis and he was making an A shape with his skis. It works.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you took him down the mountain like that. I'm so impressed. That's crazy.
He should be.
Satch was like, you're like a ski guide.
I'm a
Or
ski,
a ski instructor over
That's
break.
true. Yep.
So you like taught. I realized I was talking to my dad earlier, and I was explaining about the trip, and I realized 3 of us had skied before.
Right.
You, me, and Hunter. And you guys are good, and I'm like, I can ski, but I'm not good.
Right.
And then the rest of the other 6 people that we went with, we ended up getting some more people, but the 6 people we thought we were going with had never skied before. None of them.
Right.
And so thank goodness for Satch was able to teach them all sort of what to
do. I don't know.
They did okay. They got better as the day went on.
I didn't really do any teaching.
No?
But not really. I was mostly
Go for it.
on making sure Arun didn't die.
Oh yeah. That happened really early.
I know. That was like the very first run, like 10 minutes in. He just ate shit.
Nice.
That's how you learn, you know.
Yeah. And then he went down the mountain later.
Yeah.
All the way on his own, and he was fine. I don't know but...
I don't know that he was fine, actually, but...
Oh, really? Or, I mean, he didn't fall.
I think that was something that he kind of had to do for himself.
Yeah.
Just to, like, redeem himself.
Because if you leave and that's all you've done,
yeah, right.
You went down, like, a quarter of the mountain, fell, hit your head, and then just left.
I know.
That would, like, ruin skiing for him forever.
Right.
Probably already going to be a little scarred from this.
No, he said he likes it.
He did? Wow, that's great, man. And then we got back at, like, 8:30 or 9? Oh, wait, we thought we were getting back.
We thought we were getting back at 7 8:30, and we ended up getting back at like 8:30, which wasn't great for me because I had a show at 10 that I needed to be at soundcheck for at 9. So I had to haul ass to the dining hall and scarf down some poke.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then haul ass to
Pretty
the
good.
show. And then, I mean, it was fine. We just sound checked and
Yeah.
chilled out for a little bit. But
You were still back at the dorms though, like 9:50.
yeah, because our lead singer Chance forgot his earplugs because we played loud music.
Did you have earplugs?
Yeah,
Oh,
I brought mine.
My ears were ringing while I was going to bed.
Yeah.
For a little bit. Also, you guys were out in the hallway talking forever. I put my
know.
earplugs
I'm
in.
so
Not
sorry.
for Kenya's snoring, but for
us.
for you guys.
Yeah, we were being loud as shit.
It was fine. I went to bed like after that.
That's good.
I mean, I tried to go to bed before, but I actually fell asleep after.
Oh, yeah.
It was fine. I didn't mind. That was a nice party, though. You guys,
it was
you
fun.
guys were
It was
really good.
really fun.
So
Honestly, I don't think we've had a bad show.
I don't
thus
either.
far. Except the one at Dreamhouse where like, but that was just due to like
Which
equipment malfunctions.
have you
like,
played there twice now?
We played there, twice or 3 times. That one was only bad because some shit got unplugged.
The first one.
Was it the first one? I thought
It must have been the first one. The second one was really good.
There was
After
also the
Thanksgiving.
one with the fire alarm.
Yeah, that was the first one.
That was the first one, but we finished our whole set, and then OGP played like 2 songs.
And then the fire alarm went off.
Yeah,
Perfect.
right. Or no, it wasn't OGP. It was, I don't know. It was some other band.
Was OGP the one?
Snow Crash.
Thanksgiving
It was
one?
Snow Crash. OGP did the winter one.
Okay.
But anyway, in the other one, someone like somehow unplugged one of the amps or the microphone or something. So the rest of the band kind of had to awkwardly jam while Chance tried to like.
Oh, I
set up
remember
the
that.
mic
No, I
again.
remember
Yeah.
that. I have that all on video.
Really?
It's terrible.
That was
Chance is
awkward.
just like fumbling on the ground with some stuff. Like, what's happening? Everybody's playing great. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. Man.
But
No, you guys
we
were
still
great.
played, but I mean, yeah, like I think we just have really good like team dynamics. Yeah, that's completely the wrong word, but I think it makes sense.
I think you guys do work well together.
We have good chemistry.
Yeah.
That's
what
the
happened
word.
to Jacob? He wasn't there last
Jacob
night. Was he sick?
No, Jacob had a skiing meet.
Wait, is he on, like,
he's on
ski
the
team?
club skiing team.
Oh,
So he
okay.
he had a ski meet, and so he was at that. So we had Zoe.
She was great.
She was.
Was that
great.
why you guys didn't play all of your songs? Because you did way more covers.
Yeah,
this
we did.
time.
I think we just wanted to do covers because it's more hype in that kind of environment. It was sort of like a
Oh my
close
gosh.
quarters party
That
environment.
was so crowded.
We played.
I was
yeah.
going in and out of there too, just squeezing
Yeah,
through
yeah.
people. You kind of just have to do it. It was crazy.
We played 5 originals, right?
I have no idea.
I think 5.
You
or
didn't play
6
How
originals.
Can I, and you didn't play
I don't know.
Annabelle.
Annabelle's not a party song.
I wanted to hear it. I was hyped. I've been listening to it nonstop
I
since
don't
it
know.
came out.
It's a really great song, but it's not like.
I didn't care. I don't like. I don't like when I go to see someone play. Like, I don't want them to play just their hype stuff.
Yeah, true.
I want them to play like their best music, the stuff that I like the most, which isn't always the hype stuff. And I like Annabelle a lot, you know.
Right.
So he also just Chance released this song like yesterday, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. I thought he would play it at the show right after. But
Yeah.
guess not.
That's alright.
I mean, you guys went back and you did that cover that you guys did a long time ago. What was it? The
Hard to Handle.
Hard to Handle. Yeah.
That one's
so
really
good.
fun.
Always so good.
Yeah.
And you did Angela.
Angela's always fun.
So good.
Ecstasy is always a classic.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Ecstasy. We switched it up in the last chorus. We all dropped out, and Chance went, and
Oh,
and
I didn't notice.
and then we came back in, and it was super.
Arun
hype.
was living it up during
Yeah.
Ecstasy. That's his favorite one. He loves it so much. I think some of the other stuff's like more developed as songs.
I think Angela's probably my favorite of like,
Angela's
our
my favorite,
originals.
too.
That one's so good.
Is that one going to be on his album or is that going to be on the
No,
Clementine's
that's
album?
that's gonna be.
Let's go.
We're thinking about recording at least Ecstasy and hopefully a few more this semester.
Oh, good. I hope so.
Fingers crossed. But
That'd be so sick.
yeah, that would be really fun and get them on Spotify.
Yeah.
His How Can I's been blowing up. It already has like 50K views.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Or like over.
Oh, that's so
50,000.
exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it got put on all those playlists.
And Chance has like 40,000 monthly listeners now.
That's huge.
Up from 8,000.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Oh, so he's got a whole new audience, too. Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. I mean, I wasn't really listening to Wandering Mind and all that stuff too much.
No,
before.
that's, yeah, when you release
But-
something new, it all of a sudden just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
sparks and builds.
That's so sick.
And then when he releases the album, it's probably just going to go wild.
I hope so.
I think it was really smart for him to release these songs in increments and then release the album.
You have to. It's the way to get people hyped for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I don't even know most of the songs in the album, but he showed me a few on the record player. There's some stuff on there that I like more than How Can I at this point, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to listen to...
is super good.
There's a song called that? I don't know it. I haven't heard it yet.
No, that one's really good.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear like new stuff and just fall in love with like a random song on the album that's not the main one.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
what you always like to do.
I know, yeah. Like I'm really excited in like 5 days, is that right? In 5 days Tame Impala comes out with their album on Valentine's Day. And
then the day after we're going to that thing in Boston.
I know, yeah. And they've released like 5 singles for this album, which is insane.
That's crazy. That's like the whole
I know, but
album.
I'm so excited to listen to the rest of it.
How many more are there?
No idea. I'm guessing it's kind of going to be a big album though.
Right, if they've released 5.
Because it's been a few years since Currents. I think I don't know when it came out. Maybe 2016 or 17, like their most recent album before this one. So should be good. Yeah, and the next day we see Donovan and Frankenreiter.
Yeah, that's right.
My dog. That'll be awesome.
That will be fun.
I'm very excited.
I wanted to talk about
let's talk about some ideas.
First of all, we get these ideas just like sporadically throughout the week. We just think of shit and write it down in a Google Doc.
Yeah. If you guys, by the way, if you guys have anything you want us to talk about,
please leave it in the comments.
Many listeners. Yeah, please comment it down below and we'll definitely talk about it.
Our vast audience.
Yeah.
Which includes my mom and your mom. And no one else.
But the whole goal is for that to change.
That's true.
At some point. It doesn't really matter when. Because we're not making money off this right now.
Before 4 years. Before May 2023.
Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah. I guess...
Or we can do like...
Or how many podcasts would that be? We'd have like 200... No. Because we didn't start right away. It'd be like 150 podcasts.
If we do one a week, there's 30 weeks of school per year. So it'd be like 120, but minus like the 10 that we lost.
We can do remote for the breaks.
Yeah, that's true. We could do like Skype.
No, we can just record. We each have a mic, and then we just record separately. And talk on the phone. I feel like it's not... Or on like Discord or something.
Oh.
Like people do that.
Yeah, Discord is good.
And we can make some graphics.
True.
We can get like an animation of us.
Yeah, facts.
It can Triforce. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway.
There's
a lot more coming your way, and we better blow up before we're done graduating here.
So anyway, the first thing that I want to talk about is I'm a vegetarian. You're kind of trying to be a vegetarian.
I've cut beef.
That's good.
This point.
That's a start. That is good.
As you can see, I have not cut cheese.
Block of cheese.
You probably can't see it. It's right in the light. Anyway, I have a big block of cheese on my desk that my cousins gave me.
Anyway, the question that I was thinking of is how much money would I have to get paid to eat certain non-vegetarian things?
It's a great question.
And I think it really depends on what it is. If it's like chicken stock, like soup, like broth, probably not very much. But if it's
really,
yeah,
it's not about just like the principle of none of it.
No, I think
it's
it really
about
depends.
the individual. I mean, I guess that's what it is for me because that beef is first before the other stuff.
Exactly.
But for you, is it an environmental thing or an animal rights?
It's both. It's I think for me it's more animal rights than it is environmental.
We got to change that.
But it is both.
Yeah.
And so
chicken stock.
So chicken stock is, well, first of all, I think chickens are like fairly okay for the environment, a lot better than cattle, right?
This is true.
Yeah. You're the expert. But also, I don't know, chickens just, they're smart for sure, but they're not, I think I kind of base like how bad I feel about eating an animal on like how smart the animal was like while it was alive. You know, does that kind of make sense? Like,
no, totally.
Like eating, like I would feel a lot less bad about eating like cod than like whatever, like dog meat or like horse meat.
Could never.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the one that, like, to go to an extreme of this one, you got something like, I don't know, a chicken versus like an octopus.
Right.
Which is, like, I stopped eating octopus like a few years ago.
Because they're
really
extremely
intelligent.
Right.
Yeah. It just feels, I mean, we don't see their intelligence on like a daily level sort of thing, but just knowing that it just feels weird. And octopus was my favorite seafood.
Really?
Yeah. Like
you
of
just
everything.
cut it completely.
Yeah, I just cut it completely.
I respect that. Yeah. So yeah, I think to just drink like a bowl of chicken stock. Because the other thing is then I could take the money and invest it somewhere where it would be helping more animals than I'm harming by like eating that product. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So I would probably do it for like not much, like $20 to $50.
$20 to $50.
Like,
all right, $20 for.
We'll call it 20. The thing is, I don't really care. Like, a lot of people are really concerned with like, oh, then you're breaking your like vegetarian streak.
Yeah.
But like,
who cares? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah. It's hypothetical. So like,
there's no value for. I mean, like, I have a bowl of chicken soup right there.
Right.
Chicken noodle soup.
Right.
$20.
But that's different because it has the chicken meat. It's not like the byproduct of.
Okay.
I think
what about like
eat actual meat? If I had to eat like a wing of chicken or like a chicken breast.
Yeah.
I would probably be over 100.
Huh.
Like 150 or something. I don't know. These numbers are so arbitrary. I guess ignore.
But it's just like the one to the other. It's like 5 times more.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah. Probably 5.
That's super interesting.
More. What's up?
Hey, Hunter. All right, Hunter's leaving. Anyway.
That's a common thread. People see us.
They see us and they leave. Oh, I don't want to be in there. We gotta have a guest on soon. We had a few guests in that first episode. Everybody was pretty hyped about it.
No, they weren't. We said
Arun came in.
Yeah, that's
true. He was having a great time.
That's true.
That's something.
And then we could call Audra a guest on our last episode when she was bitching out. Or was that 2?
No. She walked in. No, yeah, the last 2 episodes, this one and the last one, we've had somebody open the door and just be like, oh, fuck that.
Fuck that, and they leave.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you know? Okay, so what's like the worst thing? So would the worst thing be like...
The worst thing is like, I guess like human meat.
Oh my god. Well, no one would, I wouldn't eat that.
So that's off the table. So we'll say like...
what about like a steak? Like a full steak?
Yeah, like a full steak.
Like a ribeye. You don't know the differences.
No, I don't. Probably like $1,000 because I could do so much good for like animal.
But not like 500. You can do a lot with $500.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers are so arbitrary. Like I would probably like if I had to, I'd probably do it for 200. But like I'm just saying, it's like at least 3 or 4 times like worse in my head to eat steak than chicken.
Oh my gosh, I miss steak. Now I think about it. That's so bad.
I don't know. I never really had like that big of an attachment to meat.
Oh right, because you used to eat it.
Yeah, I was only vegetarian. I've been vegetarian like 2.5 years.
That's not that long.
Yeah, it's not long at all. I like cut it out in 11th grade. Does that even make sense?
That can't be 2.5. At the beginning of 11th grade, you mean?
Yeah, September.
Okay.
September 23rd.
Wow, that's specific.
I'm pretty sure it was September 23rd.
2 of my best friends' birthdays.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. So it hasn't been that long for you.
No.
But you don't miss it?
No, like not really. I think there's good like.
I think really you get so much more creative in your cooking.
You get more creative, and also I mean I don't miss it, like the taste that much, but also I would just always feel so bad. Like
when you were eating
no
it?
matter when, whenever it was, I would just always feel so bad.
Well, it's definitely good that you cut it. I mean, I'm a fan of and proud of everybody who does. You know.
Right.
I think at some point I'll be vegan. Probably can't cut eggs. I'll probably be vegetarian without cheese.
Right.
You know,
without dairy.
whatever.
Right.
Let's just say that. That's easier. But yeah,
I mean, just
because at some point I need to. Then. Yeah, exactly. It's so annoying. I'm vegan, okay? Fuck off. It's good enough. I feel like it doesn't matter how much you cut. It's always better if you cut more of the things that are bad.
Right.
But like people shouldn't get mad at you for being like it's still good if you cut everything except eggs. It's still way better than eating everything.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
So anyway, what's next? Which one do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the next one.
Why doesn't the U.S. government have more selfless priorities?
So I wrote this down. This is a pretty loaded question. What I mean by this is like, why, like for instance, why doesn't the U.S. like help poor countries worldwide with like food subsidies or like healthcare supplements, things like that. And also, additionally, like, should they do this? So why aren't they like this, and should they be like this?
Yeah.
And so I think kind of obviously, like, initially you say, well, yeah, like, obviously they should, because that's just, like, a moral thing to do.
Like, help people who don't have, right.
Right. But you also have to unpack, like, the economic considerations, I guess, and, like...
Yeah. And also, like...
There's just so many factors. But I watched this interesting...
And the power stuff, too.
Exactly. Although I watched this interesting video a few months ago about how helping developing nations like grow is actually can be like economically favorable to first world countries, because then those developing nations are all of a sudden like being involved in the worldwide market, and they're contributing to the worldwide economy.
Right.
Rather than just like eating up resources from first world countries. That sounds
so like then once
crude,
they get to a point of like they're okay.
Yeah, once they get to the point of being
which
self-sufficient,
they can't get to without the help of the first world countries, then they can contribute to the world economy. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a very real thing in terms of the economics of it. Funny because I'm now taking econ, so I see all of this. The chapter I'm supposed to read right now for tomorrow is about international trade. It's about like there's the domestic price of something, and then there's the world price.
Right.
Whatever trade's beneficial in certain situations. Yeah, the thing to me that I think of in terms of the should question is like, what happens to the power dynamics? Because you get stuff like, think about like the Cold War, like a time where certain countries are like, we're going to be your friend and help you, but you have to return the favor.
Right.
And like we're friends, the U.S. is friends with countries in the Middle East because of their oil.
Right.
You know? Like that's why we're invested and care about their stuff, because without them...
Do we really care about it though? I think the whole point is that we don't actually care about it. We care about the oil.
Exactly.
We don't really care about the welfare of the country.
No, exactly. So it's like it's a weird area, and you also get into area like discussions of hegemony, which is like running the world essentially, which is potentially a good thing, potentially a bad thing. It comes up in the environmental question too, in terms of this is not just a U.S. issue. This is a worldwide issue. What's the best way to solve this climate crisis? Is that through everybody figures it out on their own, or is it through the U.S. takes over everything and just tells everyone exactly what to do? And is the best actor to do that the U.S. or is it China? Like, what is it? Is it or different India if one country Africa takes over? Like their solution would be communist in its ideology, where the U.S.'s would be capitalist. I mean, like hegemony is a really weird area.
I don't know a lot about it,
but power is just a question, right?
Right. I think what would probably happen is the U.S. would just get power hungry and, like, it wouldn't end up well. I don't think the U.S. would be, like...
No, I don't think so.
The right, the right player to lead that whole affair.
I also don't think it's realistic at all.
No.
Especially the U.S. Like, the U.S. is a power-hungry country, and our history is... I mean, all these... U.S. is like a colonial country at the end of the day, where we colonized other places and left them worse off than they started. Same as, obviously, all the European powers back in the day.
We needed to be like Switzerland or something.
Well, Switzerland's neutral.
Exactly. We need someone with no bias that can just like get the shit done.
You mean in other countries?
Yeah.
But then they wouldn't be neutral. Or I guess...
They would.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Huh. So that's the should question. Is like, and is it morally right to help? Yeah, it is.
I think so.
It is.
I think so.
Well, then the feasibility... the U.S. has all sorts of problems in the U.S.
Right. So then you have to ask yourself the question, like, should we be focusing on domestic issues before...
One sec.
Should we be focusing on domestic issues before... like worldwide issues before foreign issues, and so I don't know, like what's more important,
right? On like a person per person level, it's probably more important to focus on worldwide stuff,
right?
Because there's people, your average person in country X is worse off than your average
Right.
American who's
Right.
not doing well.
Right. Even like homeless people in America, like obviously they have it pretty shitty, but they have it like kind of like actually okay compared to like just working class people in other countries. I feel like they have maybe that's not true, but they
Some places are just like especially like war torn, or
yeah.
there's so many just systemic problems. I couldn't even give you very specific examples, but
No.
we know this is a thing. We're very educated. Go to Brown.
Very educated,
Yeah,
very smart
people. Anyway,
That's a lie.
I think they got that. What were we saying?
We were talking about the why.
Oh, the why.
Why isn't the US like this? And I think it's mostly like a selfish kind of idealism type thing, because we don't want, as much as it could help us, or it could help like
Other
the
people.
world economy and the world in general, obviously, to help these other nations.
Right.
I think we just don't want to like expend the resources
Sure.
to do these things.
I mean, at the same time though, there is a lot of discussion about like, even if we do have the resources to do it.
Right.
Like, is that our role to help to go into all these other countries where they have their own governments that are supposed to be doing this stuff, and go like fix it, or
Yeah,
get
that's
out
true.
their bad rulers and dictators and
Yeah.
install democracies? Does that always work? No. Does it end up badly sometimes? Iraq. Like
That's yeah, right. That
often
seems
the
like
way that this happens is through war. You know.
right, and everything that you're saying basically seems like a kind of unified world like dictator
Yeah.
is basically
Like, is it
what it
your
ends up
role to
being.
fix everything?
Yeah, right.
I mean, okay, this is interesting. So this makes me think of this TV show You that has been out for 2 years now. The second season just came out. But the connection is in that there's the main character who believes it's his role
Right.
to fix everything wrong with the lives of other people.
Okay.
So he likes a girl, and she is seeing a guy who is an asshole, and so he confines him, and then he kills him, and then like her best friend doesn't like him, and is also doing some shady stuff. Has like secret photos of her that she could blackmail her with.
So he kills her.
So he kills her.
Oh shit.
And her life does get better.
Right.
And they are really happy together. But it's completely fucked up.
It's completely immoral.
And
right?
then she finds out what he's been doing. She finds like the teeth of the guy,
Fucking
of the guy he killed,
Holy shit.
like hidden in the ceiling in his apartment. She's like, "Are these Benji's teeth?" He's like,
yeah.
"Yeah." And then because she finds out, and she's like, he's completely insane, he ends up killing her, because if he doesn't, he's gonna go to
He's
jail.
gonna get fucked. Oh man.
You know? And
Right.
and in the second season, it's a bit different how everything plays out. There's like a new girl and new city and
Right.
like whatever, but like, and he in the second season actually struggles kind of with the dilemma. He's like, am I a good person? Because the first season he's like, I'm a good. This is correct.
Right.
But it's the same thing. Like, are you supposed to micromanage?
Yeah.
And
Well,
fix everything?
okay. I mean, I see your connection, but I think that's a lot more exaggerated.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, that's interesting.
Like if you could go back in time and change something that went wrong, like something bad that happened.
Like, for
would
example, like kill Hitler.
you? Yeah.
Well, that opens
Okay.
a whole new can of worms with the butterfly effect. And
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
yeah,
just
I
with
mean,
killing Hitler, like,
that was probably like
The-
pretty good. Like, yeah, do it.
well, I don't know, because Germany was just in such a state that it wasn't necessarily Hitler, like...
I mean,
there probably would have been another dictator that
Sure.
would have taken over and, like, done similar things if he hadn't come to power.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we don't know. No one knows, but...
But yeah, I mean that's the question. It's like,
Right.
is it morally right to go back and you kill Hitler as a baby, not like
Right.
you kill him when he's like literally 1. Like, is that morally right? You kill
Right.
a baby, like I mean, it's kind of...
Or you don't even necessarily have to kill him. You can, like, let him get accepted to art school. You know? Like,
is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like that.
That sounds a lot better.
But just, like, messing with, I don't know, like, all of these things where is it your role to do that? Who gives you the power to make that decision? Like, is it the U.S.'s place to go and intervene in these other countries?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Makes you think. Are they going to make people's lives better? Maybe. Like, it makes me think of, like, do you know what utilitarianism is? Yeah, it makes me think of that.
Right.
Like, are you supposed to... The whole trolley problem. You've heard of that, right?
Yeah.
Like, are you supposed to pull the lever? Is it morally correct to pull the lever and save more people? Or not, because you're killing someone?
I like the trolley problem where it's, like, one person and one person. And it's like... and you know one person and you don't know the other.
So it's going to kill someone you know versus...
Or vice versa.
Oh. Well, if you don't know who it is, wouldn't you just let the person you don't know die?
What if it's someone significant?
But then you know them.
Not significant in your life. What if it's someone that's like...
So it's like we go
like
back...
important in the grand scheme of like the world or whatever.
Like what? Like...
I don't know. Just like some big public figure. It doesn't matter.
So it's like you're on one side of the tracks and like we're back in like 2010. You're on one side and Obama's on the other side.
Sure. Right. Like, what do you do?
I let you live, man. No, I can't answer that.
Exactly.
I mean, oh, fuck. That is interesting.
Right.
Do you think you pull it if it's just a numbers
I think
thing?
it's better if it's a lot more personal than just the numbers. I think it's so obvious when it's 1 on 5. You always, like... You always kill 1 over 5. Even, like, I don't know if you know the
Some
variation.
people say they wouldn't.
But that's so stupid.
I agree.
If it's
I think
just
it is
5
stupid.
arbitrary people versus 1 arbitrary person, even...
What if it's someone you know versus 5 arbitrary people?
Then it gets more difficult, and that's when you bring in, like, that's when you bring in it being personal.
Yeah.
And you can also think about it, like, if you're standing above a bridge, and the train is going to go under the bridge, and there's... whatever, a really fat man, just someone that if you push him off the bridge, he would stop the train and save 5 people. Do you push this guy off the bridge?
Oh yeah, like physical.
Yeah.
People change their minds about
that.
I don't understand. If you change your mind, I think you're wrong about your first choice.
Right.
Yeah, you push the guy.
Well,
no, you fucking don't.
I don't know if, I don't know if you're wrong about your first choice, but it just, like, brings in so many more morals and, like, what's the word? Like, ethos?
Sure.
Maybe it's
Pathos. I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
I'm sorry, Miss
Brown.
Conroy.
I'm sorry, Miss O'Hanlon. Wait, was that Miss Middleman? Was that 11th grade? I don't remember.
Anyway. Oh, it was Miss Lowhide, fucking.
It's all a bit of a blur, huh?
Can we call this episode Miss Lowhide?
Sure.
Let's not do that.
Let's
not fucking do that.
I think this episode's something like... I think we need to start doing, like, more complicated titles. Like ski trip, comma, concert, comma.
Yeah, just so it kind of embodies the
like
whole
they know
episode.
what we talked about. Or we could just make it one silly...
I think it's kind of like it as one stupid thing. Yeah.
Stupid fucking journey. No. That's a whole nother thing. Wait, but what? Ethos? Pathos?
I think it's pathos.
Pathos is like the emotional one.
Yeah, ethos is about credibility.
Yes. Okay.
There's one other.
Because I knew it couldn't be ethos and emotional together.
Right.
Because that's too easy.
Right.
It wouldn't do that. Oh, there's logos.
Logos
like
is logic. Right.
Logic. Yeah. That one's easy too. All right. Anyway.
Now that you have your English lesson for the day.
You learn something new every day, kids.
That's not true.
And mom.
and my mom.
Wait, yeah, you do. I learn something new every day.
What did I learn today? Didn't eat nothing. I slept till 11.
Me too.
I ate a burrito. I went swimming. Actually, I watched the movie in Spanish. That was kind of lit.
I watched Castle in the Sky today.
That's a fantastic movie.
It is. I don't know why. I really wanted to watch either that or Nausicaa, and I watched Castle in the Sky. I was going to read econ while I did it, and I read 1 page in 2 hours. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. But there was something I hadn't noticed before. Yeah, all of them are so... When Ethan comes, we're going to watch... I just thought about this. We have to watch Princess Mononoke. because
I've never.
Oh, you haven't seen
it's
that
by
one?
him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But Mononoke is his best one, or I mean, I think Nausicaa is probably tied, but most people think it's Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke. But Ethan hasn't seen it before.
Oh shit.
And we've been wanting to watch it for a long time together.
Yeah,
and I
let's
also craving watching his movies, so let's watch it.
Perfect.
Maybe we'll do that on like Sunday. Or
Make
something.
popcorn. We'll set up the projector.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. My friend Ethan's coming on Thursday. I'm very, very, very excited.
POV, Life of a Brown Suit. We gotta fucking start those. We want to make a series.
Oh yeah, we gotta. You know what we need though? The problem
like
is we
vlogs.
need. You need a camera, and I need to carry mine everywhere.
We can just use our phones.
Oh, that's true.
That's fine.
All right, we're just gonna start doing it.
Yeah.
Do you want to make the first one?
No.
That'd be kind of funny. It's like a.
No, that's so stupid.
It is pretty stupid. Anyway, I watched Castle in the Sky. What was the thing I noticed that I hadn't noticed before? I don't know. It's so good. Just watch that movie, guys.
Link in the description.
The I will put the link to the random ass website where I watch it. Because it's really hard to find. Like you can't find it on Google. Luckily, I have it like the link saved. But
1, 2, 3 movies.
Probably there.
Ultimate movie plug.
I think that's illegal.
Yeah.
But that's where I watch movies.
Pop-ups when you click on the movie.
You just gotta X them out really fast.
Really fast.
Yeah.
Where your computer gets
virus. Exactly. Anyway, everyone knows about that.
Yeah.
If you don't know about that,
now you know.
You learn something new every day. Well, we didn't learn anything new.
That's the title.
You learn something new every day? Well, what did I learn new? I learned about your teachers' names.
Sure.
And I'm sure some other stuff.
Something
I forgot.
New in Castle in the Sky. That
Yeah,
counts.
yeah. For sure. Okay, anyway. What else? What time is it?
I want to say
Oh, shoot, we gotta go. We have to go to dinner.
Time for dinner.
Well, that's it. Tubcast number 4.
That's it, Drainers.
Peace,
Drain
Drainers.
out.
Drain out.